Have you ever stood over a simple chip shot and thought, just don't duff this? Now that's exactly where Ryan was. His contact was inconsistent and his confidence had gone. The more he tried to fix it with technique, the worse he seemed to get. In this lesson, we break down exactly what was going on, not just in his technique, but how he was approaching the shot and how small changes made a big difference.
Oh yeah, opposite of Phil Mickelson.
Yeah.
Because what the f does he know?
I just want to spend more time with this guy. Excellent strike.
Much nicer.
Beautiful strike again, yeah?
Yeah.
That's perfect. Also, if you're struggling with your game right now and you're not sure exactly what to work on, go through the Me My Golf game assessment. 7 simple questions, takes 90 seconds, and it's completely free. It'll tell you the one thing you need to focus on, and more importantly, how to do it. We've done a lot of work on your golf swing, which has changed a lot over the last probably 12 months. You mentioned that short game's an issue now. Talk to me about what happens, what you're struggling with when it comes to the wedges around the green.
Definitely blading it. When I'm on soft ground, I just completely chunk it. When I'm on firm ground, I tend to blade it.
Okay, so yeah. the contact is a big issue.
Yeah, I mean, I could use work on everything, but I think short, handsy shots, especially if I'm trying to get height on it, okay, I'll tend to blade it. What
about your standard, let's say, chip to the blue flag here? What would that be like? Would that be a struggle?
I would feel off of this lie, semi-confident,
yeah,
but I would also feel like I would have to trap it more as opposed to like being comfortable opening the face, swinging across it and like trying to get it in the air.
What does success look like for you? What would you be happy with going away with today?
More consistency. Ideally, I would like to have a routine that allows me to kind of break down a shot, make a decision, set up based on that decision, and then I can just play freely, I guess.
Okay. So consistency in contact, but then a little bit of reading the situation and selecting the right club and shot for that, and then being able to execute that shot, yeah?
Yeah, because right now, for me, a lot of it is feel. A lot of people I know will pick a landing area.
Yeah.
I won't even do that. I'll look at the distance and I'll just feel what feels good.
Yeah.
And I'll just go with it.
Okay. And that can still work.
Yeah.
There's nothing right or wrong with either of those two. It just depends on what works, really. So wedges wise, let's just have a quick look at what you've got in here. You've got 4 different wedges here. Just flip them around and let's have a look. So we've got SM9s, SM8 and SM9.
This was my grandfather's in World War I.
I was going to say, it looks like it's a little old. But I mean, the grooves have gone on that one.
Part with that.
And the grooves, I mean, they're dirty and they've gone. So this is the 56. So 56 and 60.
You need friction to spin.
We need friction to spin. You've been watching the videos.
Yep.
So these are the new ones, yeah?
Yeah, so these are last year's SM10s, and I don't know if I like the grooves on these.
Okay.
Yeah, I like mine.
Okay. Yeah, you're used to these. This gives you a little bit more roll, doesn't it, these ones?
Exactly.
56 and 60, you're going to get so much more spin off these as well, just because of the cleanness of the freshness of the grooves. I think, are we going to just ditch these?
Yeah. I mean,
is there a trash bin anywhere that I can just put these straight in? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of those. Let's go with what you would chip with your 60.
Okay.
Let me watch you play a few shots, and we'll see. We'll have a look. We'll take a look at what you're doing.
And we're doing blue flags.
We'll pick a couple of different ones.
Okay.
What I want to look at first is when it comes to chipping, I always want to see, well, where's your foundation? What's your base for just a basic chip shot? If we've got a good solid base, then we can move around off that base depending on the situation. So let's go blue flag first. Let's watch it a couple of those.
Seeing like that one, I feel like I kind of jabbed at it, but
you happy with the result?
It worked out, yeah.
What's the next wedge in your bag? 52.
Yeah, so I'm gapped out to 60, 56, 52.
There's a theme that runs through his bag. And what are you thinking about? What's going through your mind? What are you trying to do technique-wise?
So I'm trying to have a slight arc, not just straight back, like a little bit of a putting stroke, and then soft hands.
Yep.
Try to keep it off the back foot. I heard Mickelson say you're not supposed to hit it out of the middle of your stance.
Yeah.
So feels pretty good, right?
He's definitely a good player. Let's go white flag for me. Let's just change it up. I just want to see a couple, yeah.
I'm noticing a pattern. Shouldn't you be noticing this?
I'm staying quiet for the first few.
All right.
There's that heavy
There's
one.
that
Yeah?
one.
Okay.
I don't think I've bladed one yet.
No.
Surprisingly.
No, it's a good thing to think about just before you hit the shot.
I got to remember not to drop my my English impressions.
Ryan works here at the Grand, and he's always talking to us in a Cockney accent. If you're American and you don't know what a Cockney accent is, Ryan will demonstrate for you shortly. He's thinking about it. He's like, okay, what do I say? Go blue flag again for me.
All right.
There's the little clean one, yeah?
Yeah. And I don't know if it's subconsciously or consciously not wanting to chunk it and then blade it, especially if I'm in a, like, I really want to make the chip, get it close, like playing against friends and whatnot, little competitions. And then I'll get really focused on it. You know, I'm gonna hit it light. I think that's when I get tight, hit behind it, and then blade it.
Okay. Let's go again for me. Go blue flag.
Didn't make it very far in school.
Was that your Welsh accent? Was that your Welsh one?
That was Welsh.
the Welsh one,
That
yeah?
was a Welsh. You picked up on that. That's good.
Okay, let's have a little look then. So someone who's struggling with short game, they're either generally too steep or too shallow. So the club's either coming down a little too steep or a little too shallow. Where do you think you are?
Steep.
Too steep, yeah? Okay, let's have a look. So it's actually a little shallow. So let's take a look at why you could be too shallow. I want to get your foundations right first. So how do we make it easy for you to get consistent contact with the ground so you can use the clubs how they're designed to be used? So when we look at this, there's a couple of things that stand out to me here. I'm just going to draw a little box around you here. So the spine's tilted to the right,
Yep.
which is a steepener or shallower?
I don't know.
Shallower. So if we tilt right, it's going to make you more shallow, more likely to hit on the way up. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So we've got a spine that's tilted to the right here.
Got it.
We've got the ball back. Is that a steepener or a shallower?
I don't know.
It's a steepener. So you've got a shallower, and then you've got a steepener with the ball. So you've sort of got a bit of a balance there. So we've got a couple of things sort of working against each other there. If we also look at the head, are you right eye or left eye dominant? Do you know?
I think I'm right eye dominant.
So just form a circle with your fingers like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look at my nose through there. Okay. So do me a favour. do this. Okay. Now. Okay. Right eye. So you went straight to the right eye. That's better. I was like, he's both eye dominant. Yeah. So let's take a look at the head here. What do we notice about your head?
Tilted to one side, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Shallower or steepener?
Steepener.
Shallower.
Shallower. Oh, right, because we're leaning.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
everything's sort of tilted to the right, including the head here.
Got
and
it.
you're also missing it to the right. So first of all, what I'd love to do, I want to neutralize the setup, neutralize the head position so your upper body isn't so tilted. We don't need to necessarily move the ball back in the stance either. We can have it sort of center of the stance here. Let's look at down the line. You mentioned your focus was on swinging on an arc, correct? You were like, I'm just having a slight arc in the swing.
Slight arc, yeah.
Now, what I want to see for you is the club swinging up and down this plane line. Yeah, this is going to be your ideal sort of arc for this here. Let's take a look at what's going on. What do we notice?
More inside than the plane line.
Okay, steepener or shallower?
Shallower.
Shallower. So this is what's going to cause you to be more shallow because the club is approaching from the inside.
Right.
So we've got an inside backswing, which will cause you to be shallow. You've also got spine that's tilted this way, but then you've got the ball back. So there's just a few things that aren't quite aligned. So I look at this and I go, right, let's get you set up now, head position and spine. Let's get you swinging the club more up and down the plane line. That's going to enable the club to land and brush the ground in a certain way and create a little bit more steepness. I want you swinging the club up and down that plane line.
Okay.
That's going to be the goal. Your bad shot, the one that you fear, is a skull across the green.
Right.
That happens when you're too shallow. The club isn't coming down enough, basically. There's just too much shallowness there. And then if you catch it a little clean, it's like, then you get a little nervy and yeah. Make sense?
Nobody's ever accused me of being too shallow.
Too shallow.
Isn't it?
Let us know in the comments if that's actually a good Cockney accent. I'm not actually quite sure. I've spent so much time listening to it, I'm not sure if it's good or not. Now, if you're enjoying this lesson and you want to see more videos just like this, we release them every single week to help your game. Hit that subscribe button. I promise you we'll do our best to help you play better golf. Let's take your setup. without me doing anything to you, without me touching you,
Yeah.
put yourself in a good setup now based on what I've just said.
Foot position wise, you're saying you don't want it on the back foot.
Let's keep it centered.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Phil said,
Doesn't matter what Phil says.
but Phil. Okay.
What Phil says and what Phil does shouldn't necessarily be together.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so let's go a little narrower with the feet.
More narrow.
Yep,
Okay.
just a touch, yeah.
Yep.
Just a touch. Okay, so you show me what I want to see. Feel okay there?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, that's where I want you to be neutral.
Okay.
And I want you to feel as if we've got a little bit more weight on this lead leg. Now, in this scenario now, the head is more centered. We're more leaning the upper body forward like this. This is the setup I want you to adopt for a short game shot like this.
Got it.
This is what's going to help you get the club actually traveling slightly down.
Got it. And then this is enough shaft lean.
Yeah, it can be just slightly, sort of almost just level with the ball. There's good. Hold it
Okay.
there. Feel weird? Does the head feel weird?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now think about what we really want with this. We want to make sure that your low point is sort of around the ball or just past it. So head position and spine position like this
Okay.
is really important. Ball can be a little further back than that in the middle of the stance. That's it. That's good. Let's go at the white flag. Have a couple of practice swings first, just to the side of the ball for me. Let's just see if we can get you in that position. Love that.
I'm like,
Yeah, that's it. What does that feel like?
it definitely feels like I'm hitting more down on the ball.
Good. The good thing about this lie, you could not get a better lie than this. It is perfect.
No, it's not perfect.
And if you land the club just before the ball or at the ball, it's going to be fine. You can hit a bad shot and still get away with it. So this lie couldn't be any better as long as we are utilizing the club to land and glide. But if you're too shallow and it's never getting a chance to hit the ground,
Is there an ideal impact point here? Like, would you want it hitting the ground a little before the ball? Or do you want it on the ball and then hitting the ground like a full swing?
great question. I would say that if on this type of lie, you can be slightly out and they can both work. Ideally, it's almost like club and ground together.
At the same time.
Yes.
So,
But you can hit it. You can hit on this lie, you could hit the ground here. So you could hit the ground just before the ball
yeah.
and still hit a really nice shot. As long as you're not leaning the shaft forward, as long as things are in a
Interesting.
good place. Like, we want to give you margin for error. With two interactions, you've got to think about the club and how it interacts with the ground, and then the ball in the face. The most important interaction really is how the club interacts with the turf. When I'm doing a short game lesson or even just practicing short game myself, my focus is how the club moves through the turf, not trying to hit the golf ball, depending on the lie. So let's have a couple of swings. Get yourself in the setup. I want you to get used to that head position for me. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
like here, I feel like I'm 95% on my left foot.
We'll go like 70. You don't need to be that far. Just go 70 is good. Okay, let's go blue flag. Take your time. Let's get yourself set up. We'll do this first and then we'll get into some of the golf swing stuff. Have a look at the flag. I want you to still stay aware of the target. Look at the flag. Look at the flag, good. We're less worried about line on this and more focused on the distance. So in your mind, when you're looking at the flag, it's more about the energy that you required as opposed to you thinking about the line that it goes on. Line's less important.
Right.
Narrower stance, just a touch.
Okay. And then more off the front foot,
Middle.
we said.
Middle of the stance is good.
Middle of the stance, we said.
Get the left ear a
Oh,
little
yeah.
closer.
Opposite of Phil Mickelson.
Yeah.
Because what the does he know? Excuse my language. Much nicer. Much nicer.
Yeah, that's good.
What time are we at right now?
We've been in 15 minutes. Is that
You said 15 minutes. I wanted to throw it in your face that it was going to be longer than 15 minutes.
Well, I didn't realize it was going to be this bad, to be fair.
Well, you saw this like handsome, strapping young man, and you're like, this is going to take
I'm like,
2 seconds.
I just want to spend more time with this guy.
See you later.
Okay, left ear closer to the, that's it.
All right.
Have a look at the target, left ear again. I want to make sure that head stays there. Good. Now that was not quite.
It was a little bottom out. Go in.
Bottomed out a little too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay though. Still got away with it.
I feel like I do that in my full swing too.
Yeah.
Get focused on everything else and then, yeah. I don't know.
Give me a rehearsal. Have a look at the flag. Okay, so lean left with the torso. Left ear, there. Beautiful. Now I like that because that was a downward strike. Notice a couple of things on this as well. We've got 60 degree, yeah?
Yeah.
Notice how low it's coming out without you having to put the ball back. So you were putting the ball back to try and make it go low, but then you were tilting, which has the opposite effect.
Is it getting too much in the weeds to ask you why that is?
Yeah, you're a little bit more down
I'm more
now.
de-lofting it by...
Correct.
Got it.
You're a little bit more down now. But also, when you strike these wedges in the right place, low off the face,
Yeah.
they're designed to launch low. So in this type of shot where it's really close to the turf here, it's not going to go high on this shot. You've got to go some to create height. All we're looking to do is to strike it between 2 and 5, grooves 2 and 5. The ball's going to come out low unless you do something crazy with the hands.
Interesting. So you said designed to come out low.
Yes.
How does that make any sense?
So
Sorry, I don't want to sound disrespectful.
No, this is good. This is good. So when you strike it off the bottom part of the face, the nature of what they call vertical gear effect, without going too much into the weeds,
Yes.
will launch it low and then spin it higher.
Right.
If you hit it high off the face, it actually launches high and spins less. Do you know when you see the best players in the world, they fizz it in low?
Right.
They fizz it in low because they're striking it in the right place,
Right.
with obviously the right loft. But striking it low off the face here is really important for the launch and the spin.
And that's why when you hit it high off the face on like a chunk or something, it goes high.
Pops up and then has no spin.
No spin, it just dies.
Yeah. All I want you to do in this situation is to go, yeah, this ball is just going to land on the green and run. All you're going to do is select the right club. For me, it would be less loft, ideally. And then you just got to make sure that you get the right strike. And then the club will determine how much air time and roll it's going to have.
Got it.
Okay, let's go again. Head. Head's the key for the shoulder. I think that once you get the head right, the shoulders will follow. Have a look at the target. Good. Nice.
Yeah, that wasn't a great strike, but it definitely feels more like predictable.
Now you've got this sort of more of a downward strike on it. You're not shallow and up, basically. You were in a danger spot before, and we see this all the time with golfers. As soon as we put the ball back in the stance, often the shaft goes forward.
Right.
When the shaft goes forward, often we tilt the spine. Whereas if we get it more neutral and then go feeling as if it's more this way, so we feel like we lean the sternum forward, that gets the left shoulder a little bit more, let's say, down. From here now, it's easy to get that downward strike. As soon as we start doing this, it's so easy to sort of be too shallow and up and knife it through the back of the green.
Yep.
Okay, let's go again. I want you to just be aware of the target for me. Blue, I want you to zone in on the target a little bit more. You're a little too much in your head at the minute. How's that strike?
Much better.
Really nice.
Yeah,
That was
much better.
Real crisp.
Yeah.
Real crisp. What's it done to the direction as well?
It's starting to go left.
Starting to go a little bit more left, yeah?
Yeah.
So before, when we're more here and it's sort of everything's angled more right, now we're here, it's, okay, well, everything's now a little bit more aligned with the eyes as well. Your eyes are aligned parallel now. Before, your eyes were over here. We needed to realign your eyes today.
All right, so
Blue. So
Blue flag.
walk in, I want you to really tune into the target. Ball positions in the middle, we've got narrow stance.
maybe that's my problem. I have no idea how to describe this.
Good, you got it. Okay.
That was I think I just yanked it a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're probably aiming a little left here. I think with this one, you can probably aim a foot right of the hole here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one, I mean, not great, but before, if I had hit it like that, it was way behind the ball. I would have just chunked it and
Yep.
yeah.
Let me grab another alignment stick.
Yeah, bring more aids. I need more aids.
I don't think I've got enough. When you've got nothing to work with here, like you've got when you've got a lot of green to work with here,
Personally.
when I've got nothing to work with, let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
When I've got plenty of green to work with here,
Yeah.
like loft is not needed.
Right.
Notice how many golf balls are past the hole.
Not many.
How many are past the blue flag?
From where we're standing,
Yes,
there's none.
there's none.
Yeah.
So everything's short because we've got obviously a high loft
Right.
and we've got a fairly short swing that we needed really.
Right.
So in my scenario here, if you've got loads of green to work with, I'm like shove a 52 in your hands.
Yeah.
Just let the ball get on the green and roll out. If you wanted to land it, fly it a little further and stop it quickly, this is your club. But for me, I look at this and I go, there's no need for loft here.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So I've given you my 54 degree there. So this will still get plenty of spin. All I want you to do is play a shot now and let's see what happens. Less loft here, I think, is your friend, as opposed to before you were just using too much. Have a look at the target again. Head tilt. Okay, now that's what I wanted it to do. And that's the first ball, look. It's just got past the flag.
Yeah.
It was a little clean. A little clean. Didn't quite get the ground, did we?
Yeah.
Didn't quite get the ground. But that's, again, we'll do a bit of work on swing in a minute. I would much rather you chip with this type of loft.
Much better.
Yeah, that was lovely, yeah? Really, really nice. Best one.
Amen.
So, less loft in this scenario is good. If we start going high loft, we obviously need something that's going to land and stop quickly. 54 to a tight flag. Let's do some work now on the golf swing. And we'll go to the same flag. This is something you can do on your own.
All right.
Take your setup for me. Do me a favour. Just come on back and stand just here for me, Ryan. So this is how to set it up. I've got this at the same angle as the shaft pretty much. Now earlier on at the start of the session, we were here, tilted and swinging underneath. So I want us to feel that we're going to swing the club a little bit more upward. So we should just miss this alignment stick. If we just miss the alignment stick, that's going to be on plane. It's going to be then down back on that plane. That's what's going to allow us to get this nice consistent contact here. So at the moment we take it inside and shallow, it's so hard to get that downward strike, and the knife is, especially when we're tilted. So let's do some swings. So address here for me. Good. So keep hold of it. Okay, let's do a backswing. Okay, good. And I only want it to just miss it. There. What does that feel like?
It's definitely feeling more down.
The good thing about when we just swing the club up more up the plane line, all we really need to do is just allow the club to just fall back down that plane line. So we allow the club to swing more up, and then it's so much easier then to allow it to just fall and swing through. If we whip it in here, we've got sometimes then have to manipulate it and try and get it back on plane, or it stays there and that's when we bottom out too early. So this is going to be a big thing for your strike. Let's do a couple of swings back and through for me.
Sure.
We're going to go red flag.
Got it.
Change it up.
Yeah, now I can feel the bounce.
Good. All of a sudden now, look, we're actually getting a little bit more of a brush of the turf. And it's
I definitely think I was scared to hit the ground.
Yeah, no question. Because it would have been way too early.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's not going to be, you're going to have confidence to go, oh, I can just let this club fall, and now it's going to be in the right spot. Okay, red flag. Hold it. There you go. You got it. Look at the flag again. Excellent. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Still a little stiff, but
there's a great example, right, of not your best strike and it's gone to a foot.
Yeah.
This is where you can get away with it. You can hit a bad shot, but a bad shot where you just hit the ground slightly, but it's more of a descending blow as opposed to shallow.
Yeah.
That's where you'll get away with it. But when you hit the ground way before the ball from shallow, no good. When you're ready.
See, I'm not used to hitting the ground.
Yeah. So now it's just having the confidence. So just let's have a practice swing here next to it. Brush the ground.
Yeah, I feel like even if I like really bottom out, like I'm trying to chunk it, I can't chunk it.
Okay. I'm just going to just swap places with you a second. This is so important. It's so important for the viewers, this is as well. Without insulting you, let me show you.
Watch it.
Let me show you what real top-level short game players do when it comes to a shot, okay? Especially their rehearsals. Actually, let me show you what you do first, okay? Okay? Now let me show you what a real top-level short game practice swing rehearsal would look like. What's the difference?
You're imagining the entire shot rather than just feeling kind of the motion. It's an actual rehearsal.
It's a rehearsal. So
Yeah.
when I'm saying to you, look at the target, I'm trying to pull your attention to here
Nice try.
and get away from you going, I'm so focused on what I'm doing here. You're brushing the ground, but does this look like a good chip in action?
Because I'm so concerned with my contact.
Yeah.
I'm not rehearsing the shot.
Okay, I want to blend both in for you.
Yeah.
If you're so concerned of this, it's very hard. You'll be so consumed in this that you'll forget about this. The great thing about what we're doing here now, creating the right foundation, will allow you to go, I don't even need to worry about the strike. I can look at the target, make a swing, knowing that it's just all going to take care of itself. You do this because maybe there has been some fear there and you've struggled.
Yeah.
But with these changes, my goal for you is to bring your attention to the shot rather than the technique. Soften those hands and arms for me. I just want you really soft. Now just do that one more time. Love it. Hold it there. Based on what you felt there, do you think that was the good swing for the right distance there? Do you think that would have got the right energy to the shot?
I think so.
Yeah? Do one more again. That's all we're looking at. All I'm looking for you to go, is this going to give me the right result? Good, that was much better. So all I'm doing is watching what you do, and I can see where I can see if your attention's here, or if you're asking the question, is that going to give me the right distance? Like all you're doing is going, will this produce the right speed for me?
God, you're good looking. Oh my God. All right.
Nice to know that you're paying attention there, Ryan.
So does this feel like this is going to give me the speed I need and the power to get to my target?
Yes.
Got it.
That's the only question I want you to be asking in this shot. Happy?
Yeah,
okay,
much better.
Step in, let's execute, look at the target. All I want you to do now is repeat that motion. Remember the head, repeat the motion for me. Okay, how was the strike?
I think the strike itself was good, but I definitely shut the face.
Shut the face, yeah. The strike was nice though, yeah?
Yeah.
It's good. So here's where the learning happens now, because I've changed your attention to be more focused on this.
Right.
But we've still got a couple of things that we've got to think about, but blending the two is where really is going to, you'll really enhance the learning. So if I gave you a ball and we said, let's have a throwing contest to here.
Right.
You're not going like this, are you?
Right.
You're thinking about, okay, well, there's the target. What sort of speed do I need to get it there? Or a free throw is, a free throw, you're not looking at your hands, you're looking at the top. You're just trying to get the energy to get it there.
Right.
If we can draw our attention to where the ball's going as opposed to what the club's doing, it's huge. The best example of this, Tiger Masters on the 16th green where he hit it too far, where he chipped it up onto the bank and then it rolled down in. Do you remember that shot?
Oh, yeah.
You look at his attention and he's like, let's say the target's over there. He's building the image in his mind. He's sort of looking, he's going, he's even speaking to himself. His attention is here. His attention is not here.
Right.
So what he's doing is building the image in his mind, and then he's just letting his body execute on that image. Most golfers are trying to get it all sorted here.
Right.
You've got to build the image in your mind first, get the right picture, and then you've really just got to match the swing to that picture. I'd say that the majority of golfers who struggle with short game, they'll be focused on technique, they'll be focused on here. It is important, but if we can blend the two together, that's when you're really powerful.
Totally.
Blue flag. Yep. Show me now what this rehearsal looks like.
Calibrating, bruv. Nah.
Hang on. One of the things.
Go for it.
It's more of your through swing.
Yeah.
So if I'm playing a shot to the blue, I want you to notice this. Yeah? Let me show you a practice swing you just did.
Much softer.
It's almost like we stop really fast. Yeah? Think about that move that's back and through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very much here stopping.
More weight of the club than...
More flow.
Yeah.
Keep it all moving, yeah?
You look like a Titleist commercial.
Okay, show me.
All right.
Blue flag.
I'll show you.
Happy with the energy?
Not the first one. The second one, a little bit more.
Blue flag we go and remember?
All right.
What do you think about the energy?
Oh, it was great. Great energy. Flow.
Okay, do it again. Remember, we've got 54 degree here, Ryan. Yeah? You need to probably land the ball around here.
Okay.
Yeah? So let's tune into what we want to do here. Open the face just a touch, just to make sure that's it. It's going to help. Okay, excellent strike. Yeah? Doesn't get any better than that on the contact.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That felt good.
That's what I wanted to see. That's a great rehearsal and execution. Do me to the red flag now.
Just too excited.
Think about roughly where the ball would need to land. Have a look at the target still. Pretty nice. Yeah, beautiful. If it starts going a little bit left, I just want you to open the face. The face is just a little closed, it's set up, that's all.
Got it.
But that was nice.
I'm always wanting to set up open.
That's okay. I don't mind a little open with the feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Blue flag, yeah.
Blue flag.
Yeah.
Got it.
Lean left. There. Beautiful strike again, yeah?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Like that's exactly how we want it to be. Okay, one more shot then. Let's go a red flag. Hold it there, relax. So soft these arms. I like you sort of pausing here for a moment and looking and imagining the shot.
Okay.
So you're very quick to swing through and just look straight back there.
Yeah.
I want you to pause, imagine the shot sort of being played out in your head.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a key component. That'll soften you up and it'll stop you thinking about strike. So it's totally different, that is.
Yeah.
Because I know your attention's here now and not here.
Right.
Let's execute. Play the shot, red flag, hold your finish for me and just replicate exactly what you did there. Go in. Okay. Nice that was.
Thank you, sir.
Beautiful. Those last couple there were top notch, Gavner. Let's take a look at this now. So we've got narrow stance, balls in the middle of the stance, shaft lean's pretty neutral. Look at the shoulders and the head now. So there's no excess tilt there. The shoulders are relatively level here.
Yeah.
The head now is nice and neutral, which means your eyes are good. And just take a look at the motion here. This is really nice, really stable. Like what your hands and arms are doing here are just perfect. And then look on the way through. I love you holding this finish as well. So this motion now, what you're doing here is just really, really good. But your attention's been in the wrong place. It's been too focused, but also the technique's just been holding you back. So the only thing that we wanted to really see on the down the line was we want to see the club working more up and down the plane line. So you can see we've got the alignment stick in the way here to make sure we just miss it. If we take a look at what goes on the way back now, we get the golf club working a little outside. I think I'd prefer to see it a little bit more outside than inside. And the club now, look on the way down, pretty much comes back down that plane line. We've gone from shallow tilt, ball back inside, to really neutral, club working up and down the plane line, strike. Perfect, but also your attention's in a good place.
Yeah.
Now look, if you're like most golfers who come to us for coaching, have no clue what they're working on, just like Ryan, he was working on the wrong things, but thinking it was the right things. What we've done is we've created a game assessment where we'll highlight the number one priority in your game, and it'll tell you what to work on and more importantly, how to improve it. It's free, takes less than 90 seconds. The link is down in the description, or you can scan this QR code right here. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
That's Australian. If that's what you were going for, then it was good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.